Ooh. I found my Hi, Mama Jane, Dachan, Grandma, Kathy, how are you? Ooh. See this. Who's that? Jericho. Oh, I don't know. Couldn't see clearly. Our pictures over there. Two police cars block the road. No one parking next to the fence. That's good. There's some shadow and live stream here for a while. Uh-oh. The internet already dropped down. I hope it keeps still. Really. 又不好了，降到300了。你看这个地方都能不好，你说真的很糟糕。
今天没有别人，而且有时候并不是说因为你附近太多人了，大家都在抢这个点。
嗯，不是，嗯。It's already dropped down. Too bad with the internet. I guess someone.
喜欢旗子斜斜的，有一点像那个降半旗的那个姿势，那个角度就更糟糕。
嗯嗯。
现在还是稍微好一
点。哎，2000了。希望他们，他不要跳来对。Up and down, up and down, the number. Oh, here's a squirrel. Squirrel.哎，跑到墙上去了。
扩润还有什么事吗？
没听说。哎，缇娜。好了了。It's too early yet? What time? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6 car. It's here. You see the door, the gate, I should say. It's open. Funny. You see the gate is open. That's not normal.
你看它那个监狱的门开的。有时候就是出跟当啊，对。
吧？对，那就行了。现在你还没学？哦，YouTube 呀，Facebook、Twitter，你不会是爱好吧？对。对对，他们现在是一样。我今天打了一个中文那个名字，还是那个，关键有。这是谁带我的？哦，他这个其实不是也过期了，今年就过期。那年拿走过来，6、7个。
trying to find us a place somewhere in the area, guys, with what Ashley and I are discussing at the moment. So that we can be down in the area together.
Hello, honey. Hi, honey. Things all here. No, I know, I saw that. Wouldn't a wagon be nice? But it would just be one more thing I need to put in the van, though, and I don't really want to do that. I got a little roller thing I can put it there.
Hello, Miss Lee.
One of those things you take to the airport or something.
The whole week is just
This day.
Hey! You awake, Tammy?
not really.
I know, me neither.
I'm gonna just be honest.
We're all gonna pull it together.
We
Yeah.
are
I'm gonna say by Monday.
by Monday. That's
It is like recoup time, you know?
Plan, it's a good goal.
got the weekend to do it.
Sounds right to me. I'm with y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this. I don't know if I need the umbrella or not. I look like a goober head. I don't care. I don't even know what I'm wearing. I don't care.
The shirt I'm wearing is
Thank you, you too. Have a great weekend. Oh, it's
We're all in
good
that
to be
state
here.
of mind today.
We've had a heck of an amazing week. On hashtag Freedom Corner. And the court dogs yesterday. With Trump. It's been amazing. Just a sledge.
Gonna do it.
I'm gonna go see what Pastor Joe Fair's doing.
Well, Dwight was headed up there.
Good evening, Gloria. What do you think of my behavior yesterday? Was that off the hook or was it just me? Totally called for though. Cool chair. Nothing wrong with it. It's a big chair for you. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Hello.
It's on the 4ashley.com. Huh? We do? Yeah. What's up? Oh, okay. So if you, just let us know. You should get it.
Yeah, that's on like February, August 13th.
Oh, okay. So not too long. Not too long.
I don't understand.
We still get a pounding from the video waves, even with the earphones.
Yeah.
Where the kids at? Where the kids at?
Oh, no. They're defeated. Yeah. Demeaned. Yeah, all those.
All the openness.
What's up,
Nicole.
buddy?
Rumble.
What's up?
Nicole.
Hi, Margaret. Good to see you.
How we doing?
Isn't it interesting he's barking? He doesn't usually.
keep biting me. Oh, that's why.
He frightened you or bit you?
No, they were biting. The mosquitoes are already biting.
Yeah, you're fine. Anytime come through.
How are you?
Hey, I gotta find something to drink. Go, you didn't bring me nothing to drink?
No.
Why not? Can we do that?
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah,
how to
with this
do the
part.
middle finger.
Come with it?
No.
Okay. So everything this one with it? Put it on there, right?
I did.
No, we're trying to get this part here.
Yeah, the red about it.
The red button makes it go up and down. Like, yeah. So it goes to the side. It doesn't open it all like there.
I did say I wanted to make sure I was an idiot.
Right.
And I
we're
am.
confirmed idiots.
But you can still like do it like this too. Like each different angles.
Oliver.
Move a little bit forward. Hope and keep still. It's a 4,000.
I'm gonna go look and
300. Not good. Not good. Push forward.
see that. Get home, David. All right then.
Hi. How are you?
Pretty good.
Steve.
Hey, Steve.
We have 3 Steve here.
Right? Say Steve and all Steves, raise your hand.
Say hi and have Steve. Say hi, Steve.
Squared. Steve. Yeah.
Y'all don't laugh at what I'm wearing. I have no idea. I don't care.
That would be Steve Hyde.
Hi, Annette. Hey, Debbie. Good to see everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you to my mods. Oh, it is getting hot. All right. All right.
All right.
All right, we can do this.
Right.
Did we get to hear about?
We got it. We can do it. We can do this. Everyone, you're doing it.
368 days later, we got this.
We got this.
Under God.
We're doing it.
Yes.
We got this done.
Because I knew all y'all were feeling the same way I was. I said, get up out of your chair and go.
Get up, get up, get up.
Because you can sit in your chair when you get there. Ooh, the mosquitoes are kind of vicious. Oh, right? They're angry. David just reminded me I need to go to the post office, so I will check tomorrow. He sent me a reminder too, so it's in my face.
Hey.
Yeah.
Go to the post office.
Okay. Yeah, keep reminding me, seriously, you know I am. Oh my goodness. Well, we've had a busy week. I mean, you know, it's understandable. Not a thing going on.
Plenty of rest this week.
Nothing was going on. It fell apart. tree is that? You're not going to poison yourself, are you? Yeah, what kind is that? I don't know. That's why I wouldn't be starting my coffee with it, probably. No, that's just me, though. I don't know. Find out. We'll call the ER if you need. We'll get you the ER. He's getting the twigs out of the tree. Sure, coffee. Hey, third. Oh my goodness, you are amazing. I think I scared you and Jeffrey yesterday. Y'all ran away from me. It got a little feisty. It did. I was feisty. I've had enough of them, to be honest with you. And it showed. It showed a little bit. You and Jeffrey were amazing. Y'all were out there covering from 8:30 or something. It was awesome. So glad I got to see you. Steve, my battery being inside of the bag isn't making my phone hot, right? It would make the battery hot if it was going to do anything, right? Somebody said that to me.
I'm your huckleberry. Why, Johnny Ringo. Looked like somebody just walked over the grave. If I sat with you, Holiday, I'll bet you did what's up. We started the game we never got to finish. Played for blood, remember? I was just fooling
Thank you so
around.
much, Lou. That was so sweet.
I was.
Oh, I know. Third, we're all exhausted. Everybody's
This time.
dragging. It was fun.
Sleep.
Yeah. It was crazy fun.
New breed. Yeah. 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 Come on. Just had no silver spoon coming out that bottom, boy. Did my dirt, broke all the rules, better trust you don't want this drama, boy. I'm trying to walk away if I can. Hold myself and don't get the best of me. Y'all boys keep on testing me. These police about to be arresting me, and I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to. Speak my name and I don't know you. Better watch out who you close to, cause even your dog is close. If you hate to see me shine, better cover up your eyes. Better run back in your house and tell your mama to close the blinds. Cause it's my time, no time out. In the driver's seat, I'ma ride out. Think I'm fake, I'm find out. We face to face, no hide now.
I'm glad you had fun. That's good.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I'm sorry you guys weren't out there on the corner. I know you had to work out. It was really great out here on the corner last night. Really great. You got signal, Rebecca? You have signal, or is it?
Right on?
Yeah. Are you good?
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Last night on the corner was amazing. It was a great night. That was one of the best nights.
I'm coming strong, better get your weight up, cause I'm about to take the lead. I ain't gonna wait up, I'ma take straight up, I ain't friendly. Don't show nobody no pity, don't like nobody from the city. Got bad nerves, so don't tempt me. My tolerance is on empty, and being fake don't tempt me. Got whiskey all in my kidneys, my wordplay is so nifty. But thank the Lord that I'm gifted, should've been like the talking to your way, but I had to make a change and I did it. And I made my mistakes, but for heaven's sakes, I'm wide awake and I'm living. So never say that we face I say what I believe in, say them like it is. And everything I talk about, I talk it how I live. Y'all just talking what you wanna do, I'm talking what I did. I can tell you about that real life, ain't nothing counterfeit. I've been homeless and homeless, lost inside my emotions. Screwed up with no focus, I slept on the phone and roaches. I heard the ones that love me, my heart's so black and ugly. My own family don't trust me, sometimes my life disgusts me. Always lived to struggle, people said that I was trouble. Always on the hustle, trying to get it off the muscle. Had to get it how I lived, and I was living like a savage. You said you want that real talk, well I'ma let you have it. I'ma let you have it. I'ma let you have it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Never take my kindness or weakness. Do I come for the what I believe? inside my head, I promised myself I would reach it. But every night I lay down, I gotta fight away these demons. Gotta find a way to escape the pain from the life that I've been leading. And I know somebody can feel my pain, that's really the whole reason. After everything I've been through, I'm still alive and breathing. Believing in myself, and now I see myself achieving. They told me that I couldn't, but I just kept pushing. Smile on my face, cause I knew that they was looking. Show me wrong. Anybody that doubted me, everybody that hated me, and that's all the people that surrounded me. I made up my mind, I don't accept apologies, and I don't forget anybody that think they gon' disrespect me. Got something to say, get it off your chest. Don't hold your breath, don't bite your tongue. I'm old school, but the night is young. I feel like the weight of the world been lifted off my shoulders. I feel like I've been at war, coming home. And even though I lost it all, I gained so much knowledge. I will never lose my way again. And this right here, I can promise. It's easy. Never follow nobody. Blaze your own trail. When everybody's fake, stay true to yourself. And if you do this, you're sure to prevail. Otherwise you fail, then life becomes hell.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I didn't think you had it in you.
Gotta send you all his love. Just go play. Well, I didn't understand till I was grown why my daddy didn't spend a little time at home instead of running around the country that way. Whoa, I'm looking at the world through a windshield, seeing everything in a little bit different light. I got a sweet little thing that I'm dying to see in Nashville, and I'm down around Dallas and roll on south tonight. Well, long strips of rubber that you see were put off of this rig by the likes of me, and they'll rot along the highways in this land. Gonna write my name in this diesel smoke and let the ones that come along behind me choke and try to keep this pace I'm setting any time of day. Whoa, I'm looking at the world through the windshield, watching it fly by me on the right. I've got a sweet little thing that I'm dying to see in Nashville, and I'm down around Dallas and roll on that old Pacific shore. I swing north, head for Baltimore or someplace about 2,000 miles away. Whoa, I'm looking at the world through fly by me on the right. I got a sweet little thing that I'm dying to see in Nashville, All the betas to the left side, entries go to the right. Pro-choice, pro-death, I'm pro-life. They send me death threats and says on sight. Cause my red hat, you gon' have to pay the price. To the left side, entries go to the right. Pro-choice, pro-death, I'm pro-life. They send me death threats and says on sight. Cause my red hat, you gon' have to pay the price. Alright, everybody keeps saying right and far right. I look at them and laugh cause I know that y'all right. They send me death threats, but I know that y'all like. And I'm not a drug addict, but I'm always with the pipe. Say you pro-choice, okay, that's nice. It's easy to say that when your mother chose life. You're bragging about abortions and hands and no price. You better repent now, you gon' have to pay the price. Say they love me at first, then they turn into a hater. They say I'm too harsh, that's natural with other beta. All the faces getting served, I got that you was a waiter. I'm always gonna choose freedom, even if it become a danger. Claim breakfast for the world, to him you a stranger. Never bow down to the mob and never let them change it. Leave the women to these. The left side, entries go to the right. Pro-choice, pro-death, I'm pro-life. They send me death threats and says on sight. Stop the guy, stop there. So listen, came to divide. Either get right or get left, pick a side. You don't wanna stay up in the middle, you will cry. Spit you out his mouth and declare you're not mine. That's a little scary on the day. Separate the bad on the left and the good gon' levitate. I belong to God, and I will never break.
You don't want to say.
All the betas to the left side, entries go to the right. Pro-choice, pro-death, I'm pro-life. They send me death threats and says on sight. Cause my red hat, you gon' have to pay the price. To the left side, entries go to the right. Pro-choice, pro-death, I'm pro-life. They send me death threats and says on sight. Cause my red hat, you gon' have to pay the price.
God bless you all. Thank you for being here. Hey, Roy. Do what? I just cut my face.
Oh, where was good last night?
I went to wash my hair out of my face and I didn't get it in my nails.
it, you guys. Who would like to pray? Okay, we got a taker. Come on, Glory be. We're all tired. If everybody on the live stream, it's okay. We're going to come out here and enjoy this beautiful weather and sing the anthem.
I was just going to pray.
Do this. Here we go.
We're doing it. I am more than happy, more than happy. Oh my gosh.
We are doing it.
All right. Hook them up. Everybody's here. All right. We just want to invite God into this J6 vigil tonight and every night that we're down here. We want to thank Him for putting a bubble of protection over this corner and the side of the street for us. There's too much evil that wants to undo what all the good that we're doing. And how do we know that we're on track? Oh Lord, you let us know, because the enemy shows up when we're doing your work. And we're just grateful to be your servants, your humble servants, Lord. And we thank you for how you're moving and shaking things up for this cause, for helping people who are innocent to have fair justice and freedom, and people who had minor crimes on January 6, 2021 to get fair and equal justice and not this two-tier justice system that's going on right now, Lord. We know that everyone's going to answer to you and that your truth will always come through. We're so grateful. In your holy name, Lord Jesus, we pray. Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's get this thing started.
Okay, you guys, you know, August 1st was our 1-year anniversary, but it was also Sean's birthday. And we didn't get to celebrate that with him that night because it was so chaotic. And we just want to say thank you so much for being down here on Freedom Corner. Happy birthday, friend. Many more to you. And there's cake and a card over there for you. So happy to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sean. Happy birthday to you. All right, all right. Thank you, Sean, so much. We appreciate you, baby. Yeah, and we can actually hear it.
Is that awesome?
Oh, no. Yeah. There were a lot of things, you know, we didn't get to talk about a lot of things because of how chaotic it was and everything. And now that it's chilled out and we'll have the weekend, we'll be able to reminisce over this last year and, you know, do our thing.
That's great. Sean, you are a trooper. A lot of people don't realize he flew all the way out here from Illinois. And I need a prayer.
At the turn away and talk about their homes. And there's a girl in this horrible town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say brandy, catch another round. She serves them whiskey and wine. The sailors say brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Yeah, your eyes steal a sailor from the sea. Brandy wears a braided chain made of finest silver from the north of Spain. A locket that bears the name of a man that Brandy loved. They came on a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away, but it made it clear they couldn't stay. No horror was his home. The sailor said, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the same. Yeah, Brandy used to When the bars close down, Brandy walks through a silent town and loves a man who's not around. She still can hear him say, she hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl, what a good wife you would be. But my life, my love and my lady, and the you're a fine girl, what a good wife you would be. But my life, my love and my lady, and the when you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand,
Up to 300. The internet.
close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there, brighten up even your darkest night. You just call up my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yeah, baby, see you again. Winter, spring, summer, no fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds,
Small piece, sure.
and that old north wind should begin to blow,
Thank you.
you'll hear together and call my name. I'm bound now. I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call up my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yes, I will see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, yeah. All you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, ain't it good to know people can be so bold? They'll hurt you and desert you. Well, they'll take your soul if you let them. Oh yeah, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. See you again. Oh baby, don't you know about winter, spring, summer, or fall? Hey now, all you got to do is call. Lord, I'll be there, yes I will know. You got a friend. You got a friend, yeah. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Oh yeah, yeah, you got a friend. Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. from out Virginia, don't let it wait. Catholic girls start much too late. Oh, but sooner or later it comes down to fate. I might as well will be the one. Well, they showed you a statue, told you to pray. They built you a temple and locked you away. Oh, but they never told you the price that you pay. Sorry, I'm taking that wrong. Only the good die. That's what I said. Only the good die. Only the good die. You might have heard I roll with the dangerous crowd.
Remind me to dry out the picture.
I feel out there's a bit too loud. Oh, I never heard no one. So come on, Virginia, show me a sign. Send up a signal, I'll throw you a line. In the sun, darling, only the good die. Some say it's better, but I say it ain't. Around the life with the sinners and cry with the saints. The sinners are much more fun. You know that only the good die young. Oh, baby. I tell you, only the good die young.
Improvements are not just for that section where the building where the JC improvements are occurring all the entire jail as a result of the JC could do a reputation.
Never figured out how that can happen.
To their great peril, and a lot of them took it for it. I'm telling you, it was serious, and they took their lives in their hands, let us know what the conditions were.
Better. Or do you feel the same?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do Billy Joel. He can afford
Will it make it easier on you now? You've got someone to blame. You said one love, one life, when it's one need in the night. One love, we get to share it. It leaves you, baby. You don't care for it. Did I disappoint you? Or leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love, and you want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, one. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to a lot? You gave me nothing now. It's all I got. We're one, but we're not the same. Where we hurt each other, and we're doing it again. You say love is a temple, love a higher law. Love is a temple, love the higher law. You ask me to better, but then you make me crawl. And I can't be holding on to what you've got, when all you've got is hurt. One love, one love, one life. You've got to do what you should. One life with each other, sisters, brothers. One life, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other. One.
No, it's okay. It's all the phone calls that y'all watching and being a part of this. I'm enjoying it. I'll just get the messages out. Let the guys get their messages out from inside the jail. It's all put together.
Oh, you were at our campfire. Oh. I wasn't there. Yeah. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, we were there. They're vicious, aren't they?
What's their problem?
Like, oh my God, I'm so lonely. Looks like a pickle. We had no idea.
Oh, yeah, those are cool. I've only ever seen one on the Cherokee Skyway.
They're called click beetles.
Isn't that amazing?
Because their defense mechanism.
Nobody can use my live stream.
No, they click their back legs and roll on their back.
It's okay.
Yeah, they click it.
That one? Yeah.
What?
And this thing is just long.
Yeah. Rather than an iPhone?
I don't have that. It's better than my phone. I don't know if it's better than iPhone, but I know it's better than my phone. So.
And your side, and those things are fake eyes.
Yeah, that's just
That's on his back.
So, this is the way.
Have you ever asked yourself how to get that way? Times are changing.
我看见你，哎呀，
Everything's upside down and that just ain't right. You don't like the country. You don't like the flag. But you think we give a damn about that. There's a million pissed off rednecks just like me. And we're all sick and tired of this bullshit on TV. I guess you didn't know you don't live in Jeffrey. You have the right to burn my flag. Right to kick your ass. There's a million pissed off rednecks just like me. And we're all sick and tired of the bullshit called peace. my flag, and I have a right to kick your ass. There's a million pissed off rednecks just like me, and we're all sick and tired of this bullshit on TV. I guess you didn't know, you don't mess with gently kick your ass.
No, stop. That is awful. What? 其实你知道，就是在不是基督徒的人里面有很多人，他们的那个其实叫什么？哎，他们的就是很有思想，就是讲好多其他人对。其实好多基督徒其实呢，还不如他的。那时候飞机里说这些人才会去讲，像我们基督徒太没有他会这种想法。但是弄一个飞机就在讲，这个人，其实这个人就是他没信主，他说我信的，但是他的信是有问题，他的信是差的，就信一部分，所以他觉得神不是全能，但他的这个思想。这个人也而且关键问题是他的里面很正，所以他才会加入这些。但他不喜欢，但是这个就是圣经中的还有但是他也下人吧，也很有意思，而且你看他是看得着。那种
You're the man.
Let that summer sun shine. Always stay humble and kind.
Last year, and who presided over many of the grand juries that took place for Trump. Let's see, Judge Upadhyaya, who was the magistrate judge. I got that right off the first time. Upadhyaya got in. She could, yeah. And so at any rate, she was 10 minutes late coming in. But when Trump came in, he came in through the door, like where they bring the prisoners and everything in through. If anybody has seen any of the court cases, he came through that door after a Secret Service and everybody was in there. He sat down, and Jack Smith was on the front row. He was the second guy on the front row. Trump sat to where he dead stared him for a good part of those 10 minutes that we were waiting on the judge to come into the room. Then when she came in, she never addressed him as former President Trump. She never addressed him as anything other than Mr. Trump. And it was all a slight, and you could tell the air in the room also. Yeah, there was just the animosity there, and you want to say some stuff you witnessed in history?
So there was this guy that sat next to me. He was awful. He was, I don't know, what is that guy's name?
They called him by name.
They did all of the court, the bailiffs, they all knew him. They knew exactly who he was, and they were like, you know, Brian, you need to shut up. You're talking too loud. You're being disrespectful. Everybody in the courtroom was like, what is this guy even talking about? He was talking crazy stuff. And then he said, you probably don't want to know what I have to say about Trump. And I said, you're right. I don't. And he was like, oh, I think he's a piece of shit. And I said, well, that's cool. Like, good for you. You know, I think he's a good president. I can't wait for him to come back. And then he said some other weird stuff, like really weird stuff. I'm not even going to repeat it because it's so weird. And I told him he was older than dirt and he needed to shut his face. Then the bailiff came over and told him to shut up again. After that, it was cool. There was a nice other older gentleman that was sitting on the other side of Nicole. He wasn't so bad. He was a former attorney, so there's that. But you could tell he had a lot of disdain for us, but he didn't want to show it. And then at a certain point, I was like, this guy don't even like us. Why are we being nice to him? And I just sat forward and I was like, yeah, the election was rigged. I love Trump.
Well, I have to say, yes, there were not very many Trump supporters within the overflow rooms. Or outside, and that's what we're going to get to. Everyone's going to, I think, could talk about their day that day and what they experienced, because it is history in the making. You know, we're watching our country turn into a banana republic, and it is true. I think Suzanne has a great saying. I'll let her have that one-liner there that she was able to get out on Water's World, you know, and stuff. But, you know, it is truly a banana republic when you have a sitting president go after his political opponent. And that's absolutely what's been going on. They've been going after what they consider dissidents for 2.5 years now. And really, since Obama, is that what you said, Tommy? I'm learning to read Tommy's lips. You know, so give me a second. But Suzanne, why don't you come talk about what y'all felt out there yesterday in all the heat of it?
Yes, so we did not get to go inside to the lovely courthouse and sit next to Brian the jerk. We were outside where there was a media, I would call it a circus, but it was more like a shark pit, because these journalists were literally, I love this on the microphone. Sorry. Oh, we got a phone call. We'll be back.
We'll be back. Sorry, I love the way you talk, Suzanne. Don't let anybody fool you. Hey, guys.
Hey, we were listening. Who was that? Was that Vicky?
It's Suzanne Monk. It's Suzanne Monk. Hi, everybody. Love you guys in there.
Hey, who was that?
Suzanne Monk.
Oh, Suzanne Monk. Okay. All right. Hello. You got Brian Jackson and Daniel Rodriguez in the line. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody's good?
We're good.
All right. It sounds like everybody's got some energy from that crap indictment of our beloved President Trump.
Fooled you.
Sugar.
We're cracking a little bit of ass tonight. I'm not going to lie.
Trump said he's one more indictment closer to securing his election. That's great. One more indictment closer. Yeah. Yeah. You know, did you guys catch the interview, the Tucker Carlson interview with the Capitol Police Chief, released by National Post?
We did.
You did?
Yeah, we've been knowing about that for a little while, actually. It just hasn't made it out to like the main people's.
Yeah, the police chief himself said it was crawling with heads, and he'd never seen anything like that before as far as undercovers were concerned in the crowd. You know, they had FBI and Homeland Security in there, and we also know of the charter buses of those Antifa people that came and were dressed in black, and they went out to the souvenir stands and bought Trump gear, and they pretended to be Trump supporters. And so we had a bunch of undercover agents. We have the strong arm of the Democrat Party, which is Antifa, Black Bloc, those people. And the police chief himself is saying that stuff. And Tucker Carlson, if you guys can remember, our beloved Tucker Carlson got fired from Fox News when he was going to release that interview. And right before that week before, is when he released that hidden footage of January 6th with Jay Chansley when the police were escorting him around the Capitol, and you know there was all that unseen footage, and then all of a sudden he gets fired. You know, so that's a little suspicious. Fox.
They're all owned by the same people, so they're going to tell us the same lies that every other news organization is going to tell us.
Yep. Yeah, they're trying to fool us, like they're telling us what's going on, and they're only giving us part of the story. I don't even know if it's half the story, if that's even fair to say, but they're giving part of what's going on, and we gotta do our due diligence and figure it out and help educate everybody. There's information war for your mind. There's Alex Jones would say.
Well, it's definitely been a grassroots effort to get the truth out, but it is starting to get out.
It's coming. Yeah, that's great. You know, what about that Devin Archer interview? You know, anything good coming out of that? Did you hear?
I mean,
more confirmation of everything you already
it's just more of a confirmation of everything that we already knew. And to be honest, my personal opinion, that guy uses a lot of Botox. And I don't know, he just looks really slimy. Like he looks very slimy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they indicted Trump this time, because this Devin Archer stuff that's coming out, this information that's coming out about Joe Biden, they have to push back on Trump because Biden is looking so bad. Even the mainstream media is reporting on it.
Yeah, no doubt Devin Archer is a slime ball. He was found guilty of defrauding Native Americans, I believe, and the government they tried to stop him because he was in hiding because he was going to testify, and they tried to get him arrested the day he goes in to testify, basically to stop him from going in there and serving a sentence. But you know that's the kind of people that Hunter calls his best friend and his business partner is someone defrauding the Native American community and you know pulling the wool over their eyes, so to speak. But there's Tony Bobolinsky. You know, also if you guys look at those two interviews with Tucker Carlson, that aired over a year ago now. Those are great interviews if you guys missed that stuff. But there's so much that you just like you say, more of what we already know. The Democrats don't care. They're ignoring it. They don't want to hear about the laptop. They just want to go after Trump, you know, because they're scared. They're trying to save their own asses. We all know that. And I think people who don't follow politics get it now. They're all getting it. But what is it going to result to? Is it going to turn into votes? Are we going to catch them cheating? Are we going to rally? Are we going to fight harder for America, fight for Trump? I don't know. You know, we all need to get involved. How's the economy out there? How's the gas prices out there? Are the gas prices down?
No, they're way up.
Getting close to $4.
Well, Biden blocked more than 1.5 million acres from oil drilling in Colorado. So I don't know what is he doing, saving that oil for China when they come. I'm not sure.
What he's doing.
But yeah, he's given the oil tanker. It was the U.S. Customs who blew the whistle that he gave. That was reason for impeachment when that happened. So right when the first round of oil prices went up and everybody was hurting for gas shot up in parts of California, where I come from, to $9 a gallon. Imagine paying over $9 a gallon for gas. You can't even make ends meet. You're now taking food off the table. So that was Joe Biden's doing, and he blamed Russia. No, it was him. You can't blame Trump and everybody on that stuff. Yeah, that was when that.
Do you know how much it costs to fill your gas tank up in Iran? $3.
How much?
$3.
$3. To fill the gas tank up?
Yeah, to fill the whole tank in Iran, it costs $3.
Oh,
so
$3. Oh my goodness.
That just gives you a little perspective on how much they screw us.
No wonder they can afford Rolls Royces out there. All those guys driving around in Bentleys and Rolls Royces in the desert.
That's right. They're only paying $3 a gallon.
They gotta pay for gas. They're good.
Yeah. Meanwhile, over here, we're spending our every last dime to hurry up and get to work so that we can work for somebody else and make our little pennies and come home and not say anything bad for fear that we might go to jail and get our lives destroyed so that we can pay for gas and bullshit groceries that are fake. Just saying.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, it's you know, when you join the military, you're gonna go to war. You're wearing one uniform. The enemy wears another uniform. You got one side, the other guy's got the other side, and yeah, sure, it takes some bravery and some courage to fight a war like that. But we're fighting a different war here on our own home soil, and the enemy might dress like you, they might look like you, they might live across the street from you, or you know, their kids might be friends with your kids, but they're still the enemy. And for you to go after somebody like that, it's a lot more courageous. It's so much harder because it's not like taking orders from a general or something like that. You might have to go against a coworker or your boss or somebody that you think is your friend, but really, you know, I guess I'm thinking in my mind like the FBI. You know, there's some good people in the DOJ and the FBI, and then there's some real bad ones, and you know, they're just letting it happen, and it takes a lot of courage, guys. But we need you, your boss, not your superior. So we just, you know, kudos, you know, thank you all for stepping up, those who have, but there's a lot more that need to, and it's time. Now is the time. Don't be waiting, because history's gonna look back, and we're gonna be coming after you guys. You know, the enemy, the evil people, these wicked, corrupt people, they're not gonna continue to win. You guys got to get on our side, get on the right side, and the side of truth, the side of God, and we're gonna win. And you got to be with us if you don't want to be on the other side. And that's all I got to say. You know, make your founding fathers proud. You know, what do we stand for in this country? Don't let your patriotism just stop with words. You know, you could say that Trump won and you support us, but what else? What else is that? What else are you gonna do? You know, that's not enough anymore.
Well, yeah, and I wanted to say that my day is like that. I get up, I go, and I hustle, but I'm working for you guys, and so I make less than pennies, but it's good, solid, honest work.
Absolutely, thank you. Absolutely, honest work is something to be proud of. Not like these Hunter Biden blowing paint with a straw on his canvas, and all of a sudden it's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's a bunch of BS.
Well, I'm sure that's how his baby mama got the DNA to take a test for his child, because he didn't give it up willingly.
She had to buy $100 bill. With him with the straw. $100 bill. Oh, I don't know. Was there a straw involved?
No, not that we know of.
I don't know. Yeah, but you know, that poor grandchild. You know, you know, she's innocent, and I hope that she doesn't grow up messed up because of what's going on. And surely there's going to be news about her in the future, and you know, God, I hope she's going to be okay. And you know, as long as she stays away from the Biden, she's all right. Yeah, you know, her shirt that says hiding from Biden. Yeah, she's lucky that she's not called the Biden, actually.
That's right. That name would have to follow her for the rest of her life. And think about it, Biden's name is like synonymous with treason. So he's an evil, demonic man.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's not. He's not going to go down in history as like some great president who did some great thing for our country. So I wouldn't want to have the Biden name.
Everything he could to destroy.
No, it's going to be like Himmler or something. I don't know. Himmler? Yeah, Himmler. It's going to Heinrich Himmler. Heinrich Himmler, yeah. You know, remember that name, but for the wrong reason. But, yeah, I also saw on the news that George Soros was funding Stacey Abrams out of Georgia. So, you know, we got to keep our eye on those Soros-backed people. You know, Soros is actively destroying this country still, and you got to watch out for his son Alex Soros. So
you know, they have their hands in a lot of local. They're getting a lot of Democrats elected in a lot of you know, swing states and a lot of cities and a lot of municipalities. They're really like, it's an insidious like poison that's happening.
Well, yeah, in Austin, Texas too, with the mayor, the sheriff that be back in.
I remember, years ago, I think we're talking about the same one, Scooter. There was a show in a small town, kind of middle of nowhere, and they George Soros put millions and millions of dollars into his campaign when, you know, his sign was the only one seen, and
you have 1 minute remaining.
So we're going to get cut off right now. But yeah, all the advertising, the sheriff came into office, and you know, you move from sheriff and to mayor to the governor, and then all of a sudden you got your hooks into the whole system. And it takes years to do this, but they've been doing it for years. So
hey, not to change subject, but are we the first call to call in tonight?
You are.
Because a couple people have tried to call and they couldn't get through. We called like 3 times before you answered, so just let you know there was a couple people that tried to call in. Your phone wasn't ringing, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that, but keep trying.
All right, well, we'll get you someone else. We'll try to get you someone else.
All right, I love you.
All right, guys. Love you guys. Be safe out there, all right? Love you guys. Take care.
Love you, bye.
I have one guy like he was stirring up.
Suzanne, would you like to finish what you were saying, or we're just going to roll right into roll call? Let Suzanne finish what she was saying.
Okay, so where was that? So there was a ton of media out there. I want to just thank all the great patriots that were out there representing. You guys did great. Please go look at the media from that day, because you will have your pictures in the media, because they took a lot of pictures of us. They were very obsessed. And I heard a lot of great things said and a lot of great interviews done. People were very strong. This community is so on point. Why did we have all this media out there? I'm going to tell you why. Because this is the biggest deal. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's just the third indictment. But this is the big one, you guys. And here's why. And this is important for the January 6th community. Most importantly, now Donald Trump has subpoena power. Something he hasn't had since he left the White House. He now has the ability and the need not only to litigate what happened on January 6th, which he already, as we see in his first subpoena, is doing, but to litigate the election itself, because Jack Smith, that idiot, sorry, he's not good at his job, because stolen, and that caused violence. Well, guess what that means? If you get to prove that you didn't lie, then the whole case goes away, and it doesn't just go away for Donald J. Trump. It goes away for all of the January 6th defendants. This is something that is going to affect each and every one of our friends, each and every one of our patriots who have been arrested, charged, chased, and harassed by this issue. So we are very excited. Be very excited. Be very proud of what Donald Trump is doing right now, because he is taking on the beast, and he is going to make the difference like never before. Do I expect him to get justice in this courtroom? No, I told the journalist no many times. But do I expect him to get justice in this case? And for all of us, 100 before. Wow. So everybody, just continue to pray and continue to tell other people to have faith. I don't need to tell you guys to have faith, because you guys understand the situation. You understand the importance of what Donald Trump can now do. But tell other people, because they need faith. They need to know that we have hope in this mission, and the battle has just begun, and y'all, we are on the winning side, because God wins. So I love you guys. Every single Republican member of Congress, of your state government, your party, call these Republicans and tell them, I demand, don't ask, I demand you stand up for Donald J. Trump. And if you don't, you will be replaced. That's your assignment, everybody. I'm Suzanne Monk. Love you guys.
Good job, Suzanne. Good job, Daniel.
You'll be able to see.
Thank you.
Okay, now I have to follow that. Let's do the roll call. Lives lost on January 6th. Ashley Babbitt, Brian Sicknick.
Rest in peace.
Detained. Justin Adams. Howard Adams.
Hero.
Tommy Allen.
Hero.
John Andrews.
Hero.
Neil Ashcroft.
Hero.
Daniel Ball.
Hero.
Thomas Ballard.
Hero.
Logan Barnhart. Roger Ball. Aiden Billiard. Joshua Black. Matthew Bledsoe. Kenneth Bonowitz. Brandon Bradshaw. Nicholas Brockhoff. Larry Brock. Anton Broadnack. Jeffrey Brown. Jeremy Brown. Oh, thanks. Alan Byerly. Daniel Caldwell. Stephen Capuccio. Matthew Caskell. Eric Kramer. William Cressman. Kevin Cronin. Eric Christie. Josiah Colt. Norio Easterday. Daniel E. Robert Fairchild. Troy Faulkner. Brandon Fellows. Kyle Fitzsimmons. Mitchell Gardner. Robert Geeswine. Vincent Gillespie. Daniel Goodwin. John Gordon. James Grant. Matthew Green. Thomas Hammer. Timothy Hale. Richard Harris. Kenneth Harrelson. Joshua Hayes. Donald Hara. Josh Hughes. Jared Hughes. Brian Jackson. Shane Jenkins. Douglas Jensen. Justin Jersey. Daryl Johnson. David Judd. Julian Cater. David Kaufman. Matthew Kroll. Nicholas Landergan. Joshua Lawler. Marcus Malley. Christian Manley. Cody Matisse. James Malt. Christopher Maurer. Mark Mazza. Ronald McAfee. Patrick McCoffey. James McGrew. David McCaffey. Sean McHugh. Jeffrey McCaleb. Kelly Megg. Jonathan Mellis. Rodney Millstreet. Adam Miller. Garrett Miller. Robert Dennis. Robert Morse. Catherine Morrison. Christopher Moynihan. Jonathan Maffeo. John Neef. Marshall Neef. Daryl Neely. Ethan Nordine. Nicholas Ox. Joseph Padilla. Robert Palmer. Michael Perkins. Dominic Pizzola. Michael Pomeroy. Mark Ponder. Sean Price. Christine Priola. Josh Pruitt. Mahala Pryor. Anthony Puma. Chris Quaglin. Barry Ramey. Guy Reffitt. Zach Reel. William Reed. Stuart Rhodes. Howard Richardson. James Robertson. Thomas Robertson. Daniel Rodriguez. Moses Romero. Nicholas Roach. Jeffrey Sable. Ryan Samsel. Robert Sanford. Ronald Sandelin. Deborah Sandoval. Salvador Sandoval. Troy Sargent. Peter Schwartz. Grayson Sherrill. Christian Secor. Hunter Siegfried. John Strand. Bernard Sir. Jeffrey Schau. Bart Shively. Jeffrey Sills. Glenn Simon. Charles Smith. Tommy Smith. Hatchet Speed. Matthew Webler. Thomas Webster. Jack Whitten. Anthony Williams, Riley Williams, Duke Wilson, Ricky Wilden, John Wright, Kyle Young, Philip Young. Those lost to suicide, Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, and Mark Unks. Rest in peace. Thank you, Rebecca.
Ashley Babbitt.
Let's say her name. Ashley Babbitt.
Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt.
Bringing the stuff America, that's why we love them. We the people got us back, you know we never stop. I was just a counter witness, hating they eyes. I'm a battle, but they won't catch me as fast. Barricades open and people jumping. I've seen the media police walking right in. They gon' try to lock us down, you know we popping out. 1776, boy, you know we rocking out. People judging people, this is crazy these days. They been shooting, they been rioting for hundreds of days. Patriots, we fed up, we know that we got fed up. Who made that phone call? They got that Patriot word. Ashley Babbitt, yeah, you know we hold you in prayer. Ashley Babbitt, yeah. They banning us, they can't us, we're speaking the prayer. If you man enough, come stand with us, take you and say man. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flag. American flag. American flag. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flag. I'm never gonna pretend that I give a damn. Anybody who's offended can get it, we throwing hands. Anybody not trying to make America great anywhere, dog. My patriots the craziest, staying afraid of breaking fists on faces. If you really want to taste of this, don't say they hit the same mistake and spread a clip. I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go waggle. Automatic gun smoke like tobacco. Mary had a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them, there's these that goes. I ain't never gonna take a knee for the anthem, smack them. I don't give a damn, can't stand them. Gang full of randoms, fan with a handgun. Run up in your mansion, leave it all abandoned. I was raised to be brave, to the brave, United States. We love the country that they've been corrupt and go woke and go broke, or if you ain't awake. My people love this country and we're under attack. They ban us, they cancel us for speaking the fact. If you man enough, come stand with us, take you and say that. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flag. American flag. American flag. What you saying hit the pavement, now you seeing angels, it get dangerous, go against the Patriots, got all the bangers, take a look inside my closet, you gon' see way more than hangers, hammers like I do construction, ammo, I'ma shoot at something, why you think we don't need guns, so we can just go do some hunting, you must not pay close attention, government, they want to beat you, only treason if you lose, I guarantee we come out with it, that my stuff like high like eagles, I would die for all my people, you can't change me with procedures, I'm about freedom, move out evil, leave you hanging from the ceiling, like chandeliers and cathedrals, never have the safety on it, when we run out, we just reload. My people of this country and we're under attack, they ban us, they cancel us for speaking the fact, if you man enough, come stand with us, take you and say that, and every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flag. American flag. American flag. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flag. Every time we pull up, you see stars, you see stripes, you see flags on the cars and the trucks and the bikes. Every time we pull up, we go hard, we outside, we got flags on our arms that are tatted, never light. Every time we pull up, we don't care if you're mad, we cherish this land, the haters can't get buried in rags. They set fire to old glory, turning fabric to ash. But every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flag. American flag. American flag. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna
My first rifle was a 2 loud thunder heavy rain.
Well, today was Visitation Day.
and I had the privilege of visiting Thomas Ballard and Billy Cressman. And I have visited Billy quite a few times. Great, great man. I love him to death. You know, Billy's a veteran. And I told Billy I was going to do something for him tonight. You know, so many of our J6ers have lost everything they own. Their homes, their cars, their belongings. Well, Billy has children. He's got a wife. They did lose their home. It had to be sold. And they were only able to keep anything that would fit in a storage shed. And he lost everything. In that storage shed, he had to make sure to keep his tools that he makes his living with. They are in that shed.
Sherry, go ahead and speak up. I can't hear you over everybody else.
Billy Cressman is about to lose his storage shed. With the remaining of his belongings in that storage shed. That is his livelihood. I am appealing to each and every patriot that is hearing my voice. Please donate to Billy Cressman's Give Send Go. It is Give Send Go J6 Dad. He needs help. He has no money, not enough, to keep his family going and to keep the only belongings that he has left. His children's photos, his tools, and whatever they could fit from the house into this storage shed. So from the bottom of my heart, I am begging each and every one of you that can possibly donate to Billy Cressman's Give Send Go. This young man needs help. His family needs our help. And he needs to be able to hang on to the little bit of personal items that he has been able to hang on to. So please, if you can, go to Give Send Go, J6 Dad. Help Billy and his family out. Thank you, Patriots. You know we can't do this without you. Each and every one of you. If it's $5, $10, every little bit helps. Now, Billy's not the only one in need. There are hundreds and hundreds of others. But I promised Billy today that I was going to appeal for him. So if you can, please help him out. He needs our help, Patriots. Thank you.
Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry. Hello.
Hey, we got Jeff Sewell here. We got Jonathan Winnipole. Yeah.
Hello, guys.
Hey there, guys. So, how's your evening going? What's it like out there? Give us a report there.
So, we have a good group of people out here, and the weather is really nice, and there's no counter-protesters, and the bike fencing's still up, and there's a lot of police presence.
It's a beautiful night!
So it's a beautiful night.
Say again?
It's a beautiful night.
Good. Very good. That's always a bonus, especially without the obnoxious folks down there causing havoc. Yeah.
They really have no staying power at all. They came out on the 1st for our 1-year anniversary because, you know, they wanted to celebrate with us. They love us. And, and we haven't seen them since. It's like, man, where'd they go? I thought we were just about to start playing, like, you know, baseball and stuff. A little bit of kickball or something. But nope, they're gone.
That's a soft
little hopscotch, right? But, it's just, like you said, they love you, but it's kind of a tough love, you know? It's one of those bad relationships that you know you really should get out of, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely a bad relationship. It's very toxic.
All right,
So, we do have a little bit. It's on Tommy's going to come up here and talk about it too.
Okay. Yes, we have about 2.5 minutes. So 3 minutes. 3 minutes. My favorite part of the night. Right. Getting us all ready. Love it.
Oh yeah, so you guys heard about the Chief's son interview with Tucker Carlson. So some of it came out the other day, and some more of it came out today. So Son talks about, he wrote a book, and I suggest everybody go get the book and read it. But one specific thing was, someone from was asking him the next day about the federal agents on January the 7th that were present on January 6th. And he's like, well, there was none, because I would have been told about it being the chief of police. And he was told that there was upwards of 18 confirmed special agents from the FBI and also from the Department of Homeland Security, I guess. And he's like, that is a tremendous amount.
Were they actually doing, instigating, agitating, motivating, being active participants in enraging everything? That's the key right there. Hold on. We got 1 minute. Let's save this for after the answer. So hold on. Let me, 1 minute. All right, guys, I'm going to unplug here, and so then we'll come back.
Yes, sir. All right, audience. Because he's singing the anthem.
He should be able to pay for his storage.
Sorry about that. Getting shut off here. There's Mr. Sable's famous on-key note. Something to know. Alright, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Oh, can you see why the doctor leaves was so proudly revealed? And the wise came and bright stars through the perilous road and free streaming. And the prophets over singing, that doesn't fire you up, nothing does. Right. It unifies.
Hey y'all, this is Suzanne Monk. I wanted to let you know I sang the national anthem at the DC Young Republicans meeting this week and dedicated it to you guys. So I just wanted to let you know, every time I sing it out here, I dedicate it to y'all.
Rock on, you. Rock on.
So, Jeff, to answer your question though about what were they doing, Chief of the Capitol Police on January 6th would not be able to tell you that because he was not told that, and he in his interview he actually says that he's angry about it, and he says if you look at everything that's happened and the way they kept the information away from him and everything that happened today, it looks more and more like it was a setup.
The heels, or even the same day of Trump's indictment for J6. I seriously wonder if there isn't a tremendous amount of information, everything from people that want to come forward to video evidence, to emails, to text, to who knows what else, that is just waiting for Mr. Trump to use that to show his innocence because of entrapment, and then all charges are dropped. That's still my theory of how this all goes.
I have another one to get to, but I agree with the guy who's selling the book, but also he's mad. He's mad because he was scapegoated for it. You know what I mean? so it's personal to him as well, I think. The other thing is, what's the pragmatic constitutionalist real name? Steve Baker. So Steve Baker was talking about a story a while back in Newsweek about how there was an elite federal military team on January 6th that was given shoot-to-kill orders. And he's been tweeting about that a lot in the last couple of days. And he says that he has sat down with a couple of the members of this team, although they're not ready to come forward with their names yet. But there was absolutely a shoot-to-kill team there that day. And this team is so elite, working on this more and more. You know, he'll have more about that as soon as he can. But that goes along with Millie. And Paul
we're hearing most of what you're saying. A lot of it is just isn't coming through. So we'll just keep going, and we'll try and piece it together as best we can.
Well, and all this, I've been saying this for over a year and a half. The military was involved in January 6th, and to most Americans, it's like that fact goes over their head. I'm like, that's the military being used against the citizens of the country. If that's not a tyranny, if that's not a dictatorship, I don't know what it is. You know, I mean, it's the violation of the Posse Common. In my mind, this ramps it up to several more levels of a seriousness. You know, it's like the end of your nation if they start doing this.
Right, and we've heard stories or rumors of, certain orchestration through Millie. Again, I have nothing to back this up.
Well, no, so Millie is involved. I don't remember the story well enough to repeat it verbatim right this moment, but Millie is a part of the story. Millie has always been fishy. Everybody knows that he was running around telling China, don't worry, we won't let the President of the United States of America do whatever he was elected to do because we're committing a coup right now, America, and we're in charge of everything. I mean, he literally was doing it on January 6th. Nancy Pelosi's running around trying to get the nuclear launch codes. You're the Speaker of the House. You don't have those unless you commit a coup and defraud the American people of rights.
Oh, the truth will come out, right?
Oh no, it's all coming out now, and I mean, just like you said, it's just the timing of everything, and honestly, it's back to the hearts and minds. I really honestly think that people on the left, the Kennedy-era Democrats, are seeing once they've elected this progressive, disgusting, demonic, nonsense. And I think it's being exposed more and more as people, have with their children, learn what they're going through in the school systems, being indoctrinated, and so it's hard to tell, hard to say. But I mean, I don't know when America's breaking point is, and I hope it's resolved in it differently. But things are getting frustrating for a lot of people, and have been for a long time.
Absolutely. More stuff about Devin Archer came out today too. There was an hour-long interview that Tucker Carlson released, and it's like I say, it's more of the same stuff. More details about the corruption in the family and things like that. It kind of goes through the history of like Devin Archer's history, and then how he met Hunter Biden, and how they basically Devin Archer went over and to speak to these Ukrainians about investing in his real estate company, and they knew that he was in business with Hunter Biden, and they said, well, we're not interested in your real estate company, but here, why don't you go talk to the president of Poland? And the president of Poland called him on the phone and gave him a job on the board of Roosevelt.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, so what exactly is it that the president of Poland did? He came and broke into someone, gave him a job?
So he called Devin Archer on the phone once these people in Ukraine said we're not interested in your real estate business, and then they said, but I want you to talk to the president of Poland. The president of Poland calls him up whenever he calls him and says, won't you go be on the board of this Burisma Burisma gas company? And from the very beginning, it was all about, we need you to do this for us, we need you to do that. It was all about the Biden name. Whenever they had a political problem, they would call and get Hunter Biden to try to fix it.
Right, and that was it. It was the Hunter Biden name. It was policy, and once you, I have notes that are all in my room, so I'm stumbling a little bit here. But the point of it is that we've got all kinds of information here. We've got an eyewitness that says it's not only Hunter, but it's also Joe. They're tied to it. It's his
dirtiest acts. We've got the receipts. We've got the IRS, 2 IRS whistleblowers. That we also have the FBI whistleblower collaborating with the IRS whistleblowers. And then we have Congress who is now out of session. Oh, here's something I wanted to bring up, and I don't get it quick. It's one of the interesting things that somebody said is, do you realize that now that Congress is out of session, that Congress people can now be arrested? Because you can't arrest Congress people or senators while they are working or on their way to or from work. Now, since you're in D.C., they can't be arrested. However, when they go home on break, they can be arrested. I was like, that's an interesting point to make. So, I don't know if you heard that one or not.
I never knew that. That'd be interesting if every Democrat had to make bail about tomorrow morning.
Oh, wow, yeah, that would be. I missed something else.
But would it be in the news? That's the question.
Yeah.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Hey, folks, so if I could just trouble you to, are you, if the Christians out there, whoever, just up in prayer, a couple of the guys in here, it's got some pretty sad news on the home front, some scary stuff, and we're just asking that you could take the time, while leaving them anonymous, just keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and some of us that, or just a couple of people who are really suffering a little bit extra right now, who not being able to be home. So I just would ask that the Christians and folks to just come together in prayer for that.
Sounds good. Well, everybody will. I'm going to say some extra prayers for you guys.
All right, guys. The voice folks, so thank you for all you do. If you guys listening, you know what to do. That is mightier than the sword, and the phone is something you can use as well as email. That's right. People, so get involved. Hey, God bless you guys out there. Freedom Corner. God bless America.
Love you guys. God bless America.
Thank you guys. Talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you for using.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again, just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from the sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, there's pride in every American heart. At a time we stand and say proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land.
All right, thanks, Patriots, for showing up at Freedom Corner. Another day, another battle, another victory. Tomorrow night, join us out at Lewisburg. We're going to be having a vigil out there. And also, there will be a vigil here on Freedom Corner also. So join us on J6 Vigils. We'll be taking phone calls and going through a lot of Patriot information on how we can help these guys out. Some of them are getting out of jail now. We need to help these guys out. We got to make sure they land, make a good landing when they get out of there. So we got a lot of information for you on the Lewisburg Vigil and here also. Good night, Patriots.
What's the name of the channel? What's the name of the Lewisburg channel?
What's your Lewisburg channel?
J6.
Oh, yeah. J6 Vigils.
J6 Vigils does the Lewisburg Vigil live stream. I also wanted to tell you, I got a message from Thomas Ballard today, and every time I go to visit one of the prisoners, I ask them one question. And I asked him, I said, if there is one thing that you would like to get out to the American people, what would it be? And Thomas Ballard's statement today was the toughest battles in life will always expect. Oh, I lost it.
Lost it, Terry?
The hardest sacrifice. So remember that, Patriots. Let's get our country back. God bless you.
Thank you, Sherry. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.
So nice for Sean. Oh my God. Oh, damn. Have a good day. I was rhetoric is right. I will not lie. Oh my God.
I'm never going to tell him. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll see you tomorrow night. No, we can't come tomorrow night. Yeah, is that the pound cake or something?
Oh, that cake?
Rebecca.
Oh, it might be, yeah.
This is yours, that light that you let me use the other night. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, Sherry's next.
Sherry, okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Right. She can afford to get that.
I wish Mickey was there yesterday. You know, I was imagining the whole crew like together.
I know. Yeah. Well,
Anyway,
she wanted me back and I got flights.
I was imagining the whole crew together like.
Yeah.
Love y'all. Good night.
Love you too.
Getting through everyone.
Get some rest.
You too.
I know. Let's all rest. I am a sleepy gal.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've been tired all
Love you,
day.
Patriots. Good night, everyone. Yes.
All right. What are you up to this weekend, Helena? You can actually keep it that way, you know. When I was in Alexandria, it was like that. And really Monday, how often do you get to talk to them? How hard is it?
Where's Mama?
Go that way.
Thank you, Patrice. I'm going to turn the live stream down. Thank you, Mama Jane. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Bonnie. We'll see you tomorrow, Brian. Hammer. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow night. I wish you have a great night. Love you all. Thank you.